Hey guys, and welcome to Saturday. So it's actually a really muddy, kind of very gray day outside at the moment. This whole time that I've been awake for the past few hours, it's felt non-stop like the sun is about to go down, which has been kind of a pain to process, I guess, because I'm trying to work on reviews, and I keep feeling like I need to rush on them because the sun's about to go down. But then I think about it, I'm like, that's hours off. It's not going to go down for a while. I'm still in the mindset that the sun goes down super early, even though it doesn't. I probably have until 7 o'clock, which is a long time to finish some of the reviews. Basically, my batteries died on my camera. I was going to start doing them. Now I have to wait for the batteries to charge. And meanwhile, I was going to do this afterwards, but I've been working on my 7 Surrenders review, editing it. It's exporting at the moment, and I'm about to start diving into editing the interview, although it's not going to need much editing whatsoever, I'm hoping. But something like that, it's definitely something that I would rather leave intact in its entirety throughout, although there's some definitely little bits and pieces that might need a little bit of editing. I'm not entirely sure how it'll go. This is the first time I've ever edited something like this before, ever edited an interview. So we'll see how it goes, I suppose. I'm just going to sit there and watch it, and if anything does need to be edited, I guess I'll just do it real quick. It should just be me sitting there and watching it, though. That's the extent. And then adding the outro to the end. Hopefully that'll be most of what it is. And then both will go up simultaneously, the interview and the review. I'm very, very excited. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm feeling very good about it. I'm feeling very motivated. As I'm waiting for, I'm going to let my batteries charge probably for a couple more hours because there's 2 batteries. I shoot on my DSLR, and it has a battery pack, and you can put 2 batteries in it at the same time, and I like for both of them to be charged. It just makes me feel better, and they won't have to be charged for a little while after that. So, and I completely forgot to plug them in last night. I meant to, but I totally forgot. So while I wait for that, for them to charge a little bit, and after finishing editing and exporting and uploading and stuff, I'm going to start reading The Collapsing Empire. I'm finally going to get into this. This one, I haven't finished Amberlow yet. That's one that I started the other day. It's actually in my bag. I don't feel like pulling it out at the moment. But I did start that. I'm not sure how to feel about it yet. It doesn't really seem like it's my thing at the moment, but I'm still going to finish it and read it. That one came out back in February, which kind of stinks because I'm super late on it. But this one, I don't know, I just really want to get a review out for this one as soon as possible. So I'm going to try to read that today. I think I'll be able to finish it, honestly. I mean, the words are pretty big. It should take me only a few hours to get through. I think it's pretty thin, the birds are pretty big on the pages, and I'm really hoping that I can finish it today, and maybe start something else even, because I think just the rest of the day for me is going to be reading, and perhaps later I will maybe make dinner or something, and clean the kitchen up, because Giselle has a very full day today, a very full work day. She elected to, the bookstore, she usually doesn't work at the bookstore on Saturdays, but the bookstore asked her to work today, a morning shift today, and while she was going to work a morning shift at her other job today, and so she had them at the other job move her shift to the afternoon. She switched with someone, so she's doing a shift at the bookstore in the morning and then another shift at the other place in the afternoon. So she's worked she left around 8:30. She'll probably get home tonight around 8:30, because that's when her shift ends, is at 8. She'll probably get home around 8:30, so she's going to be gone for 12 hours, and I know she's going to be very exhausted and tired afterwards. I'm going to, maybe I'll see what she wants for dinner, and we'll try to make something later tonight, have it ready around the time that she gets home. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with that yet, but it would definitely be nice, I feel, for her to have something to come home to, and I don't think there's really anything else I need to do today besides just working on my reading and my reviewing. And, hopefully the interview that I post goes well, people respond well to it. I honestly have no idea what kind of reception it'll have. I think it went really well. It was a lot of fun to do, and I'm really happy that we got to redo it, and that it's going to go up, and that the second time also went really well. And I'm really hoping that people respond well to it, and people watch it, and we'll see how that goes. And maybe we can make this interviewing thing a regular thing on my channel. We'll see. I don't know. But yeah, today for me should be a pretty relaxed day. I think Giselle, I did talk to her about an hour ago on Voxer, and she said that she was having a good day, although her legs feel a little bit tired, which is understandable, and hopefully it doesn't wear her out too much throughout the day. I can't wait for her to come home so we can relax together, and she can get off her feet and hopefully have a nice night.
And this is the wonderful sight I come home to. Christopher making me dinner and watching painting videos. This is Mel Makes, by the way. She's awesome. I love her channel.
She makes video game paintings. She paints them on canvases and then sells the canvases on eBay, and she's really great. And she is the wife and co-conspirator on our favorite vlog channel, Steven Vlog, and they do Let's Plays together as well. Anyway, I'm making dinner, and
And I have the best husband ever.
No, I have the best wife ever who worked her butt off all day and is apparently getting more hours now and is going to be working a ton.
Yeah.
And I made this delicious steak. My parents sent us a steak, and I made it with some garlic and butter, so like garlic butter, a little bit of salt, and then I made the squash and zucchini in the same pan. So hopefully it'll taste very good.
It probably will taste very good.
And I'm excited. And we have another special surprise down here which needs to come out.
What? Did you make potatoes?
No.
What did you make?
These down here
Oh, yeah.
are ready to come out as well.
The caramel apple tartlets.
Caramel apple tartlets. Those will be dessert. We'll have to let these cool off for a little bit. And it'll be delicious.
You should have made potatoes, too. It would have been like the best meal ever.
I mean, I didn't think we needed anything else. So I think this is fine. The way I cooked it, it should be nice and like really nicely cooked, like medium rare-ish, kind of like that's the way I like it.
Yeah.
It should be really good. I'm excited.
But I guess we can say it officially now is I'm starting training for assistant manager position at one of my jobs. So, woo! I literally just walked in the door. But, yeah, the schedule for next week, I have a lot more hours than I currently have. I haven't been getting a ton of hours up till now. It's been pretty stressful, actually, not having a ton of hours and considering getting a third job soon. Not ideal, obviously, but would probably have become a necessity. And now I don't have to. Now I'm going to be working a lot longer shifts there, which is good. The only downside is I'm going to have to close a few times a week, like 2 to 3 times a week, which isn't great because then Chris has to come back and pick me up. But I mean, it's worth it, I think, right?
Yeah, it's fine. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, and it's like, I don't know. I mean, not that it's not a waste of time. I feel like it's a waste of time to have to pick people up as it is, even though a lot of people do it, including Christopher and I. We pick each other up from stuff all the time. Like, it is a waste of time, but I feel like it's less of a waste of time for us because we listen to audiobooks. So we're always being able to do something productive at the same time while we're driving back and forth and stuff. So that's a good thing, at least. So anyway, we're going to eat this delicious food now. I'm sure it's amazing, and I'm officially hired. I just need to fill out one more thing online, but I just need to do it, like, for corporate or whatever. Like, I've already got the position. Took them dang long enough to finally give it to me, though. Since they asked me about almost 4 months ago. Pretty much since I started working there. So, anyway. It feels good. And it's going to be great having those hours. And I'm getting, like, I worked at the bookstore today. There's going to be a few days, like Mondays. I'm probably going to have to, like, close the store every Monday night. So it will be a long day for me. It will be, like, a 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. type thing. Most Mondays and then a couple other nights a week. But it's good. I like long work days. It feels a lot better than having to go in for like 4 or 5 hours, because that feels like a giant waste of time. So I'd rather go in for like 9 to 13 hours and then feel like I've gotten something out of it. Okay, sorry. I keep rambling. Let's eat the delicious food. And look how beautiful that looks. I just cut it out open and like, ugh, it's
perfectly cooked.
Perfectly cooked. You just try to bite. How was it?
I only tried to bite of the squash, but that was good too.
Okay, I just heard him chewing. Okay. That was so good. And guess what? It didn't even need salt.
Yeah, I cooked it, I think, really well, and I'm really happy about it.
Oh my god.
I did make the apartment very smoky the way I cooked it.
I walked in and it was just like a cloud.
There are windows open. There's a window open in the kitchen that I didn't remember to close. There's a window in my office needs to be closed. It was very smoky. I was really worried about the smoke alarm going off, but it didn't seem like the smoke was wafting in here enough to make that happen. So
this is delicious.
Good. I'm glad you like it.
I should just work really long days more often so Christopher will pamper me.
So it's definitely time for bed now. We're very tired, and I did not in fact, finish this, but I am enjoying it. It's a lot of fun so far, and I'm definitely going to be finishing it tomorrow, and hopefully starting something else. I'm just going to relax tomorrow. I'm just going to have a nice, relaxing reading day, and it'll be great, like before and after church and stuff. So I think like in the morning I'll wake up, read for a bit, I'll go to church, have a nice relaxing time at church, and then come home, have a nice relaxing time reading. It'll be great. And then Monday I'm going to really work hard at getting back onto my disciplined schedule of things. So anyway, I think that's it for today. My interview has been up for a little while. It's getting really good responses so far. A very decent amount of good responses so far, especially considering how late I eventually ended up getting it up. And yeah, very happy about that. I think I'm going to message another author soon about possibly doing an interview. Don't know how it'll go. We'll see. My goal, I have a couple in mind that I would love to talk to about this, but from then on I'll probably ask publicists directly, like publicists about it, instead of asking the author. But I guess it's more indirectly. Instead of asking the author directly, which I kind of want to do for a couple authors, I'll probably ask the publicist more indirectly, I guess, because I think that's the more normal way of doing it. I have no idea. Anyway, my goal from here on would be to try to do one a month. That would be really cool. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you tomorrow.